I'm so excited because in just a moment we're going to get to hear about somebody who was blind and how Jesus gave him sight. But before that, I want to read these passages. Mark chapter 10, verses 46 to 52. Then they came to Bethsaida, and they brought a blind man to him and begged him to touch him. Imagine being blind your whole life and all you know is darkness. First, the faith that enables us to start following Jesus. And second, the faith that enables us to walk in the light of his presence. If you want to experience the second type of faith, then I encourage you to do what this blind man did. Put your hands over your eyes and look up. Look up and you will see that everything is new, that everything is different, that everything is beautiful in the presence of the Lord. And then one day you get the opportunity to see. You can only see things as big as trees, and people are walking around like ants. Can you imagine how crazy that would feel? How would you feel in that moment? I think the guy in this story felt pretty amazed. But I think he also felt a sense of disappointment, because he still couldn't see clearly. But he had a choice. He could either stay in that state, or he could do what Jesus told him to do, which was to put his hands on his eyes again and to look up. The moment he did that, it was as if a switch was flipped, and he saw everything clearly. What an amazing miracle. So he took the blind man by the hand and led him out of the town. But also because of the fact that it teaches us a lesson about faith. You see, in order for this blind man to receive his sight, he had to take a pretty big risk. In order for him to do that, he had to leave the one thing that he knew, which was darkness, step into the unknown, which was light. And as soon as he stepped into the light, he started seeing things for the first time that he had never seen before. But he didn't stop there. He didn't say, "Wow, this is amazing. I'm just going to stay here and enjoy the view." No, he took another risk. He did what Jesus told him to do, and he put his hands over his eyes again, and he looked up. And when he did that, he saw everything clearly. And when he had spit on his eyes and put his hands on him, he asked him, "Do you see anything?" And he looked up and said, "I see men as trees, walking." Then he put his hands on his eyes again, and he looked up, and he was restored and saw everything clearly. And he sent him away to his home, saying, "Neither go into the town, nor tell anyone in the town that this is crazy." Now, the reason why this passage is so powerful for me is not just because of the miracle that took place, but the faith. Friends, I believe that God wants us to experience the faith of this blind man. In the comments, say yes to Jesus,